Hi and welcome to another midlife hack. Today I'm being directed by my daughter behind the scenes here, so she's going to keep me on time because I'm trying to keep these down to 3.5 minutes, so I'm going to talk fast. So this one is all about how the hell do we manage working from home whilst also homeschooling children. I myself have 3 daughters at home, 1 in secondary school, 2 in primary school, and I run 2 businesses. This is not funny, guys. This is really serious. No one's expecting to enjoy this, although we are going to have some really good experiences in the midst of this. My goal at the end of this is not only for us not to have the coronavirus, or at least if we have had it, to have survived it, but also to have survived as a family. That has got to be the #1 goal. And that means me chilling out about the stuff being left all over the house. But anyway, the 3 things I'm going to talk about in today's hack is it's so important, whether you're working from home or whether you have children or not children. Routine, relationships, and rest. So important to build a routine into your day immediately. The Monday to Friday routine. We're no longer leaving the house. We're no longer commuting. We're no longer, separating. Still very important. This is not a snow day. That realization when it dawned on my children was quite tough for them to get. This is not a snow day. We have to build in routine. Getting up at a certain time, getting dressed, in our case, walking the dog, getting the exercise in early, 3 hours or 4 hours of school. Then we're going to do some kind of art or crafty things in the afternoon. In the middle of all that, I'm going to try and work. But building a routine is so important, again, so we can separate work life from home life, and also weekdays from weekends. But also, the longer this goes on, the more structure you've put in place at the very beginning, the better. The second part is relationships. This is probably the most important. Surviving this, I'm a single parent with 3 daughters. It's the horror house of hormones. So making sure that we respect each other's privacy, we respect each other's ideas and voices, whilst also keeping boundaries, is really, really difficult. So again, trying to keep the upper value of, do I want to survive? How do I want the family to look like at the end of this? Is going to go a long way to making decisions around, am I going to nag in this particular moment about the cup, or am I going to try and just play the game with them and do something fun, but making sure we establish boundaries. Relationships are key, making sure everyone works together, you work as a team, that you build a team spirit, but also that everyone has their own spare time and free time and autonomy within that space. The last one, and probably, I just said that about relationships, but this is really important too, rest. There's no escape now. This is it. We are in the house together, working from home, schooling from home, plus also making dinners and all the other stuff, plus cleaning the house. So it's going to feel like really, really intense experience. That's why routine's very important, because you get your off time. Very important to build in rest, build in lunch, build in everything else. Also, everyone getting their own spare time. So I'm going to quite happily go and sit in my bedroom and close my bedroom door every so often to read my book, to get our own space and time. Going to bed early, not sitting up late watching TV so you're late in the morning. So the midlife hack #2, surviving working from home and surviving homeschooling. Routine, relationships, and rest. Hope it works.